I'm Andrew Mallon. I'm a chainsaw artist. I've been doing it for about 8 years now. I've been doing it for full-time for about 4 years. I love it. It's just a great way for me to express my art form and get these ideas out of my head, and I get to put them into a big chunk of wood. With the chainsaw, you've got to do it outside. So that is one of the challenges. Sometimes you're out in really cold weather or really hot weather. Keeping that saw running at a high volume for me to keep working is a big challenge. Trying to keep those saws in tip-top shape so I'm not wasting time out here. Keeping the chain sharp, keeping up with all the maintenance is very tough. Most of my customers are people that they're losing an old tree in their yard that they've had forever and they don't want to lose it. So they ask me to come in and make something interesting or beautiful for them. Here I'm carving this large oak tree. This family hired me to come in and carve 2 little bears on a tree and try to make it playful and fun. They've got 2 young children that they wanted each bear to represent their children. And I'm also trying to put little notches in the tree so they can climb and kind of play on it and have some fun and interact with it. I try to do the majority of my work with the chainsaw. It's a lot faster. I do use some little Dremels and die grinders, and they'll do details for me like the eyeballs and like around the mouth or inside an ear or something. So I have grinders and sanders also to smooth out the projects. I also use a blowtorch for a lot of my color to give shade and contrast. So I'll go up and I'll burn the project, and then I'll come back and sand a lot of that burn off or leave some burn in darker areas. And that helps me with the shading so you can see the project. I do a lot of animals because it's just an easy thing to capture beautiful animals in their environment. I just did a large tulip poplar at Hidden Oaks Nature Center in Annandale, Virginia. There's about 12 different animals on the tree, about 9 different species of animals. So there's an owl real up high, and then another owl behind it, and then a baby owl in a crevice. There's a squirrel, there's a raccoon, there's a possum. The raccoon's popping out of a little hole in the tree.
You tell me the names of these animals in German.
We've had literally hundreds of people come by the Nature Center for the first time, whether they were of all ages, to enjoy the tree. And you can see how people get drawn in and want to pet the sculptures and engage directly.
Thank you for teaching me all the new names of the animals. I appreciate that.
We use this now as a cornerstone for our animal habitat programs for school groups.
The neighbors appreciate it, and everybody gets to enjoy it, really. Every now and then I get a little complaint, when are you going to be finished? It's really loud and I'm working in my office. So every now and then I get that, but generally it's a pretty quick process, so people enjoy it most of the time.